Did you know that the entire universe can be measured using just 7 core quantities? That's it, just 7. Every other concept in physics, like force, speed, or energy, is just a combination of those 7 parents. Today, we're separating the parents from the kids as we break down base vs derived quantities in the video. Let's go. In physics, 7 quantities are chosen as fundamental from which all other physical quantities can be derived. These quantities are known as base quantities, which are named as mass, time, length, current, temperature, amount of substance and luminous intensity. The units used for the measurement of these quantities are known as base units. They are also 7 in number. Kilogram for mass, meter for length, second for time, ampere for current, Kelvin for temperature, mole for amount of substance and candela for luminous intensity. Now comes the derived quantities, which can be defined as the quantities which can be obtained by the mathematical combination of 2 or more base quantities. It means that these quantities can be derived by simply multiplying or dividing the base quantities. For example, area, which is length into width, volume, which is length into length, speed, which is distance over time, acceleration, which speed over time, force, which mass times acceleration, pressure, density, energy, torque, power, work, charge, and many more. Now comes the derived units, which are derived from the multiplication or division of base units. For example, take the example of velocity, which is equal to displacement over time, which give it a derived unit of meter per second. Now take the example of acceleration, which is velocity over time, giving it a derived unit of meter over second squared. Now look at the force, which is mass times acceleration, which is equal to Newton in unit, which in turn is equal to kilogram into meter over second squared. Don't forget about joule, unit of energy, which is equal to Newton into meter, which is then equal to kilogram into meter squared over second squared. So, to wrap it all up, think of base quantities as your fundamental ingredients, and derived quantities as the recipes you cook using them. Once you master the basic 7, the rest of physics becomes a whole lot easier. Now, I have a quick question for you. Is speed a base quantity or a derived quantity? Drop your answer in the comments below, and let's see who gets it right. If this video cleared up your confusion, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a classmate who might be struggling. Thank you so much for watching, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.